and the fourth chapter or the third and fourth chapters in expressing a comparison.
In expressing a comparison. Read it again.
If two nouns refer to the same person or thing, the article is used before the first noun only. For example, he is a better mechanic than clerk, meaning he does better as a mechanic than as a clerk. But if they refer to different persons or things, the article must be used with each noun. For example, he is a better mechanic than a clerk would make.
I'll come to the last part later. So the first sentence here says the third and the fourth chapter. Okay. Wait, just be on mute. Yeah, thank you. The third and so we may either say the third and the fourth chapter, or you can say the third and the fourth chapters. Both are appropriate in this case. In the first sentence, you are using it individually, the third and the fourth chapter. So obviously you are saying that both together. The second one, you're using it as a plural, the third and fourth chapters. In expressing a comparison, if two nouns refer to the same person or thing, the article is used before the first noun only. Repetition of articles में हमने देखा कि अगर एक ही इंसान के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, like the dogs and the black and the white dog, the black and white dog. So in that case, you are using article a before the first, before only once, because you are talking about only one person. So that's the meaning of the statement as well. He is a better mechanic than clerk. मतलब दो काम करता है वो, एक तो मैकेनिक का काम करता है और एक क्लर्क का काम करता है, लेकिन वो जो है वो बेहतर मैकेनिक है, क्लर्क से बेहतर वो मैकेनिक का काम ज्यादा अच्छे तरीके से करता है. That is the meaning of the sentence. The second one refers to two different persons or things. In this case, it's a thing. So when you say he is a better mechanic than a clerk, basically means ये अगर ये एक बेहतर मैकेनिक हो सकता है एक क्लर्क के बजाय. So basically what it means is here the speaker is referring to two different people or two different things. इसलिए वो ब्रैकेट में दिया गया है would make. Would make का मतलब है हो सकता है. Would make. So इसका मतलब ये he would make a better mechanic than a clerk. ये सेंटेंस भी आप यूज कर सकते हो. इसका मतलब ये है कि वो अगर दोनों काम, मतलब वो अगर मैकेनिक का काम करे तो वो एक बेहतर मैकेनिक हो सकता है बजाय के एक बेहतर क्लर्क के. So that is the meaning of the sentence. He would make a better mechanic. इसका मतलब ये एक बेटर मैकेनिक बन सकता है, क्लर्क की जगह पर एक बेटर मैकेनिक बन सकता है. So would make इसलिए ब्रैकेट में दिया हुआ है. So that is the meaning of the sentence. Let's say, for example, if you say, my son would make a good teacher, for example. Okay. इसका मतलब ये है मेरा बेटा एक अच्छा शिक्षक बनेगा. So my son would make इस context में use होता है. He would make, or let's say, for example, he would make a good actor. वह एक अच्छा अभिनेता बनेगा. He would बन सकता है. He would make a good actor. So he has the skill sets. मतलब आप किसको देखते हो आपको लगता है कि ये इंसान ये फील्ड में कुछ काम करेगा तो वो बेहतर हो सकता है. So that is the meaning of the sentence. Okay. So would make is used in this context. Remember this. You will come across this if you read more, English texts. You will come across this. This is a very common statement. All right. Let's continue. Shashikant, go ahead. Read the next one.
The secretary and the treasurer are absent.
Treasurer.
Treasurer are absent. Two people are here.
You're talking about. Correct. Go ahead. Read the next one.
He thinks better than how he debates. He's
a better thinker than debater. He is a better thinker than a debater. What is the correct sentence?
He is a better thinker than debater. First
one. Correct. Very good. एक ही इंसान के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. So he's a better thinker than debater. You don't need to use a debater because you're not talking about two different people. You're talking about one person. So obviously the first one is correct. Good. Well done. Very good answer. Abhay, go ahead. Read the next one.
Yes, sir. The 6th and the 7th page of the notebook is blind.
Correct. Very good. Two different pages, the sixth and the seventh page. Very good. Well done. Read the next one, please.
Yes, sir. The soccer team. The soccer team came out second in the match.
Already ranking the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So ये numbers के साथ में you don't need to use an article. Okay. The soccer team came out second in the match. Is good enough. Okay, Chandan, go ahead. Read the next one. Chandan, can you hear me? Okay, Shashikant, go ahead. Read the next one.
There was a knock on the door.
This is pretty straightforward. There was knock
First
on
one.
the door. The door is one. So obviously you need to use a definite article. It cannot be an indefinite article. ये definite door के बारे में बात कर रहा है. Go ahead, read the next one.
I have a blue and black car. That means he has one car.
He has one car. Go ahead, read the next one. You can finish it. We are almost done with the topic.
Man cannot live by bread alone. Man.
Does not need an article.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
आपने article
Yes.
select किया, but there's no needed. It just says man cannot live by bread alone. मतलब सिर्फ bread के सहारे, मतलब खाने के सहारे नहीं जी सकता. You need other things as well in life. That is the meaning of the sentence. Okay, last one. Go ahead.
He is used to sleeping in.
Third option.
Second option is right, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The
The
daytime
second.
and working at night.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You're right. Here in this case, you need to use the. I was looking at the last part of the sentence. Correct. Very good. So here in this, I thought the third one, but yeah, the second one. Sorry. He is used to sleeping in the daytime, specific time के बारे में, and working at night. At night के साथ में, you obviously don't need to use an article. Correct. Well done. Very good. He is used to sleeping in the daytime and working at night. Correct. So this topic was about omission of articles and when do we use when there is a repetition of articles, how the meaning changes when you use a twice, when you use the twice. It's very important. Please practice this topic in your free time. We have covered the articles 1 and 2. Both practice both the topics in your free time. I'll see you guys at 4 p.m. Okay. Thank you so much for your time and have a great evening. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Abhay is first. Well done, Abhay. Okay. Most answers correct. Well done.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I love you, Bhuvanji.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the session. I hope you all can hear me. Guys, please join. I have sent the invite. There's some questions on the chat about joining the class live. So please do register as a pro learner. Once you do that, you'll be able to connect. Guys, please join. I have sent the invite to our pro learners. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes. The topic is quantifiers. So please join. Once we have most of our learners, I will begin the class. We'll wait for a minute or two, allow others to join. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I just need to.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. All right, yes. So there are some queries on the chat about registering as a pro learner. So I'm just going to quickly share my screen with you all so the other learners can just go through this, the ones who had mentioned that, while we wait for others to join. So this is how you kind of, register. So in order to speak live on the class, you obviously need a pro membership. So live speaking practice, you can unlock many courses. Now we've come up with new courses as well. These are these smart AI, artificial intelligence-led features, then ad-free learning experience. When you register, when you download the app and you register, you can use this code Amit10, which is my name and the code. You will get a discount with this. Also, you can send an email. If you have any queries, you can send an email to premium@helloenglish.com. All right. So that is for our learners who had inquired about joining, right, live. So I'll just type the email address for your reference. Please give me a moment. All right, I've typed the email address. If you have some queries, please feel free to send in an email. So the benefits are tremendous, as you see. You can get involved, get invited to the live classes, like some of the queries on the chat. You all wanted to speak live on the class, so that's how you can once you register as a pro learner. Okay, and there are a lot of courses that we have on our app. You can simply, once you have a membership, you can visit the app and do all the courses that you wish to. So there are practices like the speed reading, pronunciation, etc., so that you can do once you register. Also, some of the courses you can access without internet offline. Okay, so please do feel free to send an email or just download the app and register. Okay. All right, so let's start with the topic quantifiers. What is a quantifier? Quick question.
Sir, quantifier is the meaning of quantity of something.
Okay, give me an example.
Example, there are ton of fruit in the basket. There are tons of fruits in the basket.
Okay. There are tons of fruits. Yes, very good. So quantifier basically tells us the quantity. As the name suggests, it tells the quantity of something, right? Let's look at it. Abhay, go ahead. Read the first slide.
Quantifiers. First, quantifiers are adjectives and adjectival phrases that give approximate or specific answers to the questions how much and how many.
Questions.
In simple words, we use quantifiers when we want to give someone information about the number of something, how much, how many. Some, many, a lot of, and a few are examples of quantifiers. For example, there are some books on the desk. Second, he has got only a few dollars. Third, how much money have you got? Fourth, there is a large quantity of fish in this river. He has got more friends than his sister. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, yeah. So quantifiers, as we just discussed, basically quantifier basically means that it tells you the quantity of something. Okay. So adjectives and adjectival phrases that give adjectives are what? Quality and quantity. Here we are referring to the quantity. Approximate or specific answers to how much and how many. Obviously, when you talk about quantity, it's about how much or how many. How much will be in terms of uncountable. How many would be countable. So simple words, we use quantifiers when we want to give someone information about the number of something, how much or how many. Some, many, a lot, a few are examples. There are some books. Books are countable. Few dollars, countable. How much money? Money is countable or uncountable?
Money uncountable.
Uncountable. Very good. You can count like dollars. You can count dollars, rupees, notes, but you cannot count money. Money is a mass noun. It's considered as uncountable. Large quantity of fish. Okay. More friends. Friends obviously countable in this case, right? Good. What is the plural of fish?
Fish.
Fish is plural of fish. Or why not fishes?
Mm, if different kind of fish, then we can say fishes.
Excellent, very good. When you say different kinds of fishes, basically, what you mean is, so the plural of fish is fish, right? However, when you say different kind, what you basically mean is one or more species, right? So when referring to more than one species of fish, especially in a scientific context, then you can use fishes as the plural. Okay. All right. So yeah, very good answer. Very good answer. So the plural is obviously fish. However, when you talk about different species, different kinds, as you rightly mentioned, then you can use the word fishes. Okay. All right. So that's about the quantifiers, countable, uncountable. We'll look at it now. Okay. Shashikant, go ahead. Read the next slide.
Quantifiers can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. Uh, Countable nouns have a singular and a plural form. In plural, these nouns can be used with a number. They can be counted in bracket. That's why they are called countable nouns. For example, one friend, two friends, three friends, one book, two books, three books. Many is a quantifier that is used with countable nouns.
Okay, good. So countable nouns here, something that you can count, obviously, as the word specifies. So friend, book, books. Countable nouns generally very easy to recognize. It's the uncountable nouns that sometimes create confusion. So we'll move to the uncountable nouns. Monica, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, read the next slide, please. Uncountable nouns.
Uncountable noun. Non-count nouns. Uncountable nouns can only be used in singular. These nouns cannot be used with a number. They can't be counted. That's why they are called uncountable noun. For example, I have a lot of money, not thousand money. You say I drink a lot of milk, not five milk. Uncountable nouns take much, example, much money, not you can count money, milk, meat, but then you would use the currency, liter, kilo, glass, and say that you have got 5 euros of dollars, but not five money. Uncountable nouns are measured with count frames like liter, kilos, etc.
Okay, good. So uncountable nouns basically is something that can only be used as a singular. These nouns cannot be used with a number because obviously they cannot be counted. Therefore, that's why uncountable nouns. I have a lot of money. Don't say I have 1,000 money. Don't say 1,000 rupees. You say I drink. You say I drink a lot of milk. You don't say I drink five milk. Five milk is not correct. So uncountable nouns take much, and countable nouns obviously take many. You can count money, milk, meat, but then you'll need to use currency, liter, kilo, glass, 5 euros or dollars, but not five money. Uncountable nouns are measured with count frames like, so uncountable nouns are these: money, milk, meat, etc. Sugar, for example. When you package it, when you want to measure it, that's when you use count frames. Count frames meaning the tools that we use, the words that we use to make something countable. Liter, kilo, packets, boxes. Okay. So use the that's how you count the uncountable nouns to say. Okay. So milk, like for example, let's say some examples of uncountable nouns. Okay. All right. So like for example, let's say air, sand, abstract concepts like fun, politics, etc. Okay, like the examples given here: money, water, clothing, wood. Okay, so these are uncountable nouns. These are known as mass nouns, basically. Like let's say, for example, what about furniture? Can you count furniture? Furniture is a countable or an uncountable noun?
Uncountable, sir.
Yeah, you can count the number of chairs and tables. You cannot count furniture. Similarly, evidence again, information, evidence, machinery. Okay, so these are uncountable because you cannot count these. Okay, for example, food like food items like butter, cheese, fish we just discussed. Okay, milk, rice, salt. Okay, you cannot count sugar, tea. You cannot count unless you have packaged something. Unless you use the countable frames, you can count them. Okay? Abstract concepts would be like, for example, bravery, education, okay, faith, equality, freedom, for example. Okay, these are abstract nouns, concepts. So these again you cannot count. Information I just mentioned, intelligence, okay, intelligence, knowledge, cannot count. Okay. So remember this, the abstract nouns, the mass nouns, these are generally the ones that you cannot count. That's why they're categorized as uncountable. Unless you use a count frame, you cannot count it. Okay. All right, let's continue. Renuka, can you hear me? Abhay, please be on mute. There's some sound in the background. Yeah, Renuka, can you hear me? Renuka, you're on mute. Yes, go ahead. Read the next slide. Yeah.
Quantifiers which uncountable nouns, much, a little, little, very little, a bit of, a great deal of, a large amount of, a large quantity of. Note, little, very little mean that there is not enough of something.
Enough of something.
Enough of something. A little means that there is not a lot of money, so lot of something, but there is enough.
Very good, thank you. Can someone explain to me what is the difference between little and a little? What is the difference between little and a little with an example? एक एग्जाम्पल दोनों में सिमिलर एग्जाम्पल यूज करके जस्ट टेल मी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन लिटिल एंड अ लिटिल. Yes, guys, please explain what is the difference between what is the difference between little and a little? Can someone explain the difference? It's given here, a note is given. Please explain it to me with an example. Little versus a little. So, yes, 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 Abhay, go ahead.
Sir, a little means something available.
Very good.
Means it's enough, and little means
Not enough.
not enough, sir.
Very good, very good. Give me an example. एक example दीजिए, दो sentences बना के example दीजिए. एक a little के साथ और एक little के साथ.
I have a little milk. I have a little milk for making tea.
Very good, very good. क्या यूज किया आपने? I have a little milk
Milk.
for making tea. Okay, good, very good. Very good. A little यूज किया है ना इसमें, तो इसका मतलब बताइए. What is the meaning of this sentence?
Means चाय बनाने के लिए थोड़ा दूध है.
हाँ, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है, लेकिन जितना चाय के लिए चाहिए उतना है. Very good. So it is not a lot of something. So just to explain, not a lot of something, but a little, which is good enough. Not a lot, but enough of something. Not a lot, but enough of something is when you use a little. अभी एक sentence बताइए little के साथ. So this is a positive statement. Okay, guys. I have a little milk for making tea. This is a positive statement. मतलब कहने का मतलब है कि बहुत ज्यादा दूध नहीं है चाय बनाने के लिए, लेकिन उतना है जितना अभी के लिए काफी है. Good. Very good. This is a positive statement. Yeah. Abhay, give me one sentence with only little.
I can't make tea because I have little milk.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. I can't make tea. I can't make tea due to little milk in the fridge. Okay. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So I can't make tea due to the little, due to little milk left in the fridge. Okay. Or like you mentioned, your statement is fine. I can't make tea because of little milk. Okay. Very good. Your statement is correct. I can't make tea because of little milk with me. Okay. Or little milk left over. Okay. Very good. So I can't make tea because of little milk. So इसका मतलब ये है कि जितना चाहिए चाय बनाने के लिए उतना भी नहीं है. So this would be a negative statement. Okay. So a little means not a lot of something, but enough of something. And little means not enough of something. Okay. That is the basic difference. Little, very little means there is not enough of something. A little means there is not a lot of something, but there is enough of something. Is everyone clear? Anyone has any doubt? Please feel free to ask before we proceed. Very good example. Thank you, Abhay. Well done. Anyone has any questions before we proceed? Please feel free to ask. कोई भी doubt है तो we don't mind repeating. I don't mind repeating. Please feel free to ask. Okay, I take yes as an answer, so there's no doubt. All right, let's continue. Shashikant, go ahead. Read the next slide.
Quantifiers with countable nouns. Many, a few, slash very few, a number of, several, a large number of, a great number of, a majority of. Note, few, very few mean that there is not enough of something. A few means that there is not a lot of something, but there is enough. Something, we use a quantifiers in the place of a determiner. Most children start school at the age of 5. We ate some bread and butter. We saw lots of birds.
Very good, thank you. So similar to little and a little or a little ki tarah, it's very similar. It's the same with few and very few and a few. Few and very few means there is not a lot of. This is what we explained. Little with the uncountable ones. Little, very little. हमने जो example use किए थे, there is a little milk, so I can make tea. A little means it's a positive statement, and little means it's negative. There is not enough of something. Similarly, we are looking at the countable ones now. So उसमें little or a little की जगह पे few and a few. That is the difference. So few मतलब Shashikant, give me one example using few and a few. Shashikant, you are on mute. एक दो एग्जाम्पल दीजिए, जैसे अभय ने एग्जाम्पल दिए, दो सेंटेंसेस, सिमिलर सेंटेंसेस, और लिटिल के साथ. गिव मी टू एग्जांपल्स विद अ फ्यू एंड फ्यू. countable noun?
Don't know, sir.
I am telling. अभी क्या पढ़ा आपने स्लाइड में क्या? What did you understand from the slide?
Actually, when we use few, that means we don't have enough.
Very good.
And,
Very good.
And when we use a few means we have enough but not a lot of.
Very good. So give me an example. कोई countable noun बताइए. एक countable noun लीजिए.
We have few bench. We have few. We have.
Good.
I can't.
क्या
I
हिंदी
can't
में
make,
क्या
sir.
word? हिंदी में क्या? Try. This is how we try. हिंदी में क्या word है आप जो सोच रहे हो?
हमारे पास स्टूडेंट्स को विद्यार्थियों को बैठने के लिए इनफ बेंचेस नहीं है.
Bench, तो सही है. So good. So we have few benches. यूज कीजिए.
Okay.
We have few benches
For students.
Very good. Simple. आता है. This is not very difficult. You have to try. Don't say I don't know. You know it. It's just वो translation पे थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए. बस और कुछ नहीं. अगर डाउट है तो हिंदी में और या आपका जो भी लैंग्वेज है उसमें मराठी whatever मराठी में you just make the sentence then use the word in English. Okay. So when you say we have few benches for the students to sit. Okay.
Yes.
So we have few benches. Yeah. अभी ये नेगेटिव है. ठीक है. सो इसका ये सेंटेंस एंड में आपको इसके सेंटेंस के एंड में आप प्रेपोजिशन यूज कीजिए. तो द सेंटेंस शुड बी वी हैव फ्यू बेंचेस फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स टू सिट ऑन. इस सेंटेंस का मतलब क्या है? जितने
we don't have.
हाँ.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We don't have enough benches for students.
For the number of students that are present. जितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके लिए काफी नहीं होंगे उतने बेंचेस. उनके लिए काफी होने के लिए बेंचेस नहीं है हमारे पास. मतलब ये नेगेटिव हो गया. राइट. मतलब बेंचेस की कमी है बेसिकली. अभी इसमें अ ऐड कर दीजिए. व्हाट हाउ डज द मीनिंग चेंज? वी हैव अ फ्यू बेंचेस फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स टू सिट ऑन. इसका मीनिंग क्या चेंज हो जाएगा?
We have enough benches.
वेरी गुड. मतलब बहुत ज्यादा बेंचेस नहीं है हमारे पास लेकिन वी हैव अ फ्यू बेंचेस. वेरी गुड एग्जांपल. ये एक ही सेंटेंस में जैसे ही आप अ रिमूव कर देते हो कंप्लीटली मीनिंग चेंज हो जाता है. सो द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस इज वी हैव फ्यू बेंचेस फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स टू सिट ऑन. ये एक नेगेटिव सेंटेंस है. इसका मतलब ये है कि जितने बेंचेस चाहिए स्टूडेंट्स के लिए उतने नहीं है. लेकिन द मोमेंट आई ऐड अ वी हैव अ फ्यू बेंचेस फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स टू सिट ऑन. इसका मतलब ये हो जाएगा कि बहुत ज्यादा बेंचेस नहीं है हमारे पास लेकिन अभी के लिए काफी है. अभी जितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको बैठने के लिए इतने बेंचेस काफी है. वेरी गुड. गुड एग्जांपल. ओके. सो दिस इज हाउ वी लर्न. दिस इज हाउ वी मेक सेंटेंसेस एंड वी लर्न. सो थिंक ऑफ सेंटेंसेस. ओके. व्हेन यू यूज अ सेंटेंस, व्हेन यू यूज एन एग्जांपल इन अ सेंटेंस, you remember the concept. Okay. So very good. So few and a few, very similar to little and a little. Okay. Very good example. The moment you remove a, see how the meaning changes. So that's why it's very important to use the right quantifier, to use the right article, to use the article or no. It's very important to know when to use, when not to use. That completely depends on your meaning. अगर आप कहना चाहते हो कि बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है लेकिन अभी के लिए enough है, then use a. If you want to say that there's not enough of something, then don't use a. Use without that. Okay. Good example. Let's continue. Shivani, go ahead. Read the next slide.
Quantifiers with countable and uncountable nouns. All, enough, more, most, less, least, no, none, not any, some, any, a lot of, lots of, plenty of.
Very good. Quantifiers that go with both. Okay, Shivani, give me one or two examples with any of the quantifiers given here.
Okay.
ऐसा एग्जांपल दीजिए जिसमें where you use the same word with countable, and the same word, same quantifier with uncountable.
Okay. We have enough food to eat.
Sorry, what is the example? We have
Enough food to eat.
ये countable है या uncountable है?
It's a uncountable. Enough.
What is uncountable? We're not talking. No, that is a quantifier. आपका noun जो है वो countable है या uncountable है?
Noun food is uncountable.
Very good. Food is uncountable. Only when you package food, the package become countable, because that is the count frame that we use. Very good. Food is uncountable, guys. Okay, very good. Word. One more example.
With enough.
Anything.
Okay.
आपने ये example दिया uncountable के साथ food use करके. अभी ये countable use कीजिए with enough. Yes.
Okay.
Enough के साथ दीजिए चलेगा. We have enough, or whatever you want to make a sentence.
We have enough chocolates to distribute.
Yeah, very good. So for chocolates, obviously, is countable. So the
Yeah.
same word, the same quantifier, we use enough with countable as well as uncountable. Very good. Good example. I'll ask everyone individually. Abhay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Abhay, give me one sentence, two sentences with any, using any, A and Y. एक example जिसमें countable, एक example जिसमें uncountable, using the word any. Using the quantifier any. Not just statements, guys. You all can make questions as well. Okay, remember, when you give actions, not necessarily a statement.
Anyone go there?
नहीं, आपका sentence गलत है. क्या? What is the meaning? क्या कहना चाहते हो आप?
Okay, sir. Other sentence.
आपका जो sentence था वो ये था. Anyone can go there. Can go there. दूसरा example दीजिए. ये statement सही है. Anyone can go there. Give us another example with that we can use. ये जो anyone आपने कहा ना, anyone can go there, ये एक साथ में word आएगा. Anyone, A-N-Y-O-N-E. So ये अलग meaning हो गया. हम quantifier के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. आपने जो anyone दिया वो pronoun था. Okay? आपने जो anyone कहा वो pronoun था, basically. Yeah, go ahead. Give another example.
Sir, anyone of them go to the meeting?
आपका sentence ये है, any one of them can attend the meeting.
Yes, sir.
तो ये again, this, yeah, it's fine. ये आपने जो use किया है, okay. This is not as a, okay, this is not used as a quantifier. आप जो ये use कर रहे हो, ये you are largely using this as a pronoun. Okay, you're largely using this as a pronoun. So I want you to use any, like for example, any ऐसे use कीजिए. Do you know any? Okay, I'll give you an example. Do you know any good doctor? Do you know any good skin doctor, for example? Okay.
Sir, can I say, sir?
Yeah.
There is any doctor in this city?
Question है, आप sentence बोल रहे हो. Is there? Is there? Is there? Is there any?
There, sir, there is any doctor.
अभय, आप sentence बोल रहे हो, लेकिन आपका sentence जो है वो एक question है. So there is नहीं होगा वो, is there होगा वो. Question है वो. किसी को पूछ रहे हो आप. So now rephrase. Is there any
doctor in the city?
Yeah, very good. Understood. समझा आपको क्या गलत था जो आप बोल रहे थे उसमें और
Yes, sir. I
understand the concept. Yeah, good. Important to understand the concept. Why is your sentence wrong in that context?
Yes,
so, is there any good doctor
in the city?
Very good. ये countable है या uncountable है?
Countable, sir.
Doctor can be counted. Doctor, doctors, right? Very good. अभी ये countable है. Is there any good doctor in the city? Good. अभी एक uncountable की तरह use कीजिए any.
Sir, this sentence, sir, is any doctor in the city? Doctor is uncountable, sir.
No. Doctor is always countable. This is a noun that is a countable one. Okay. So you cannot say it can become uncountable in this case. This is countable because there is a singular or a plural form. दोनों form है ना, doctor, doctors. So this इसलिए ये countable है.
Oh.
Think of a sentence. Can anyone else wants to give a sentence with any? Yeah.
Are there any doctors in the city?
Yeah, again countable है. आपने plural की तरह से use किया है. ये word जो है ये noun ही countable है. So इसको आप ऐसे use नहीं कर सकते.
Okay,
ये
sir,
countable हो गया ना. Are there any good doctors? So again countable हो गया.
Okay, sir.
I am asking you to give me a sentence with any using an uncountable noun. Simple. Can anyone else think of another sentence? You can take your time. It's okay. Guys, anyone else? Give me a sentence with any using uncountable. कितने uncountable nouns है? एक तो uncountable noun सोचिए और any करके any के साथ use कीजिए. It's not that difficult. आपने milk का example दिया था. Is there any milk in the fridge? Simple. Is there any milk in the fridge? ये countable है या uncountable है?
Sir, do you have any information?
Very good, very good. Very good. Do you have any information? ये uncountable noun के साथ आपने use किया. Very good. Is there any milk? I was saying, is there any fridge in the milk? Is there any milk in the fridge? Okay. So similarly, do you have any information? Information is countable or uncountable?
Uncountable, sir.
Very good. So that's why this is a correct sentence. Very good. So this is the example here, quantifiers with countable and uncountable. So we've done enough and any. Plenty of, like for example, you must drink plenty of water while exercising. Okay. You must drink plenty of water while cycling, for example. Okay. Let's say to keep yourself dehydrated. You must drink plenty of water while cycling. ये countable में use किया है मैंने या uncountable?
Uncountable.
Right. Water is uncountable, of course. Same thing. You must drink plenty of. Let's say another example. Can someone give me an example with plenty of with countable? He has plenty of.
I have plenty of trees in my farm.
Sorry, in the garden. In the farm.
Farm.
Okay, farm. I have plenty. There are plenty of. I have plenty of trees in the farm. Very good. Trees countable, so you use it with the countable. Very good. Some and any go together, so that's fine. Not any. Lots of is pretty okay. Less, least. What is the meaning of least? Least का हिंदी में मतलब होता है कम से कम. Smallest in amount, extent, or significance. That is the meaning of the word least. Okay. Can someone give me a sentence with least? Can someone give me a sentence with least? We'll decide later. We'll think later whether it's countable or uncountable. Just give me one sentence with least.
Sir, I least bother about him.
ये किसी को सोच के आपने sentence कहा है या
No, I'm
generally?
just making a sentence. No.
Okay.
So him is a countable. Yeah, him.
I am
Yeah, I least bother about him.
मैंने इसमें आपने you need to use verb आपको use करना चाहिए sentence में. I am least, very funny statement. I am least bothered. So you need to use a verb in this. I am least bothered about him. Okay, this
Yeah.
is correct. Yeah. So I least
Yeah,
bothered.
yeah.
I am least bothered about him. This is what
Okay.
you're. मैं उसके बारे में कम से कम परेशान हूँ. I am least bothered about him. So here, in this case, obviously, what countable, uncountable?
It's a countable.
How is it countable?
Bother.
What is the meaning of the word bother?
Yeah, uncountable. Bother. That means I don't care about.
Just give me 1 minute. I think just 1 minute. Okay, just 1 minute. Type the sentence somewhere. Mistakenly close the window. Okay, yeah. The sentence is I am least bothered about him. Okay. अभी ये sentence में मुझे बताइए least जो है ये क्या part of speech है? What part of speech is this used in as? Is it, tell me, is it an article you've used as an article, least bothered? You've used it as a pronoun, adverb, adjective. What have you used it as?
Okay.
So that is the difference. इसको countable, uncountable में हम नहीं गिन सकते. ये
Bother is
किस
a verb, right?
Ready, Lieutenant?
bothered here
Wow.
will be
Now
used
the
as an
earrings,
adjective
Mom? पहली बार दिवाली के लिए अपने घर
because
पर
it
नहीं
means concerned about
मॉम
something.
थोड़ी अपसेट है पर तेरी मॉम ने
He
क्या बोला
was, let's say, for example, he was trying. He
माँ ने
was
कहा
trying
कि
to
अपनी
look.
नई
He was
एयरफोर्स
trying to
फैमिली
be
के
calm
साथ
and
पहली
not
दिवाली
look
अच्छे से
bothered
मनाना।
about something. Bothered का मतलब परेशान. Okay?
चले
So ये least ये अलग context में use किया जिसमें हम countable uncountable को नहीं use करते.
इस त्योहार में खूबसूरती एक नई शुरुआत वाली।
Okay.
So bother as a word, if you say
लगे ऐसे
B-O-T-H-E-R,
जैसे
that is
पहली
used
दिवाली
as a verb. Okay, it can also be used as a noun when you use it like effort. Like for example,
So what is the
Hi
adjective?
foodies, welcome to my channel.
bothered
तो
is
आज
used
मेरे
as an
पास है
adjective. Bother is a
8 different
verb.
types of
Bother
rice,
can also be used
आम
as
का
a noun.
अचार,
Like for
हरी
example,
मिर्च मसाला,
let's
अनियन
say
अचार,
he told
पकोड़ा,
me,
दाल
ये,
एंड पापड़।
I'll ask you a question. Tell me what is it?
एंड गाइस मुझे
He told
फेसबुक एंड
me
इंस्टाग्राम में फॉलो
not
करना
to
मत
bother
भूलना। सो विदाउट फर्दर अडू
bother
लेट्स
about
गेट स्टार्टेड।
anything. He told me not to bother about anything. इसमें bother किस तरह से use किया?
Can you repeat your sentence, sir?
He told me not to bother about anything.
Okay.
इसमें किस तरह से यूज किया? बॉदर का मतलब इसमें क्या है? वर्ब है या नाउन है? वर्ब है।
It's verb, right?
वर्ब है। He told me not to bother मतलब सोचो मत किसी चीज के बारे में। ये वर्ब है। अभी मैं आपको एक नाउन का एग्जांपल देता हूँ। Okay? Let's say he saved me the bother of completing the task. He saved me the bother of completing the task. इसमें मैंने नाउन की तरह यूज किया। इसमें bother का मतलब ये होता है trouble, effort, inconvenience. Okay? इस तरह से अगर जब हम यूज करते हैं तो it becomes a noun. But generally you use it mostly as a verb. इस sentence में he saved me the bother of completing the task. I am using it as a noun. तो जो आपका sentence था I am least bothered उसको छोड़ दीजिए. Give me another sentence with least.
Okay. I take some time, sir. So you can-
Anyone else?
I have least work to do. Can we say this?
I have the least.
I have
Work.
just least work.
Correct. It's correct. Very good. ये I have least work. I have the least work to do. ये होना चाहिए. Okay. I have the least work to do. Then it's fine. Okay. But yeah, I have the least work to do. This be probably appropriate. मतलब सबसे कम काम है मेरे पास करने के लिए. Better sentence I would say. Okay, let's say it took the least You can say it took the least amount of effort to complete it. Okay, least amount of effort to complete it. In this sentence, amount and effort both are nouns. So now tell me in this sentence, it took the least amount of effort to complete it. Is it used as a countable or uncountable? Is effort countable or uncountable is my question.
Uncountable.
Sure?
Yes.
Anyone else thinks it's countable?
हाय
Yes,
फूडीज
uncountable.
वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो आज मेरे पास है
In
पूरी,
this context, so
चना दाल,
effort can be
आलू
used
की
both
सब्जी,
as countable and
काले चना
uncountable.
मसाला,
Okay.
भेज बड़ा,
In this
पनीर
context,
छोले,
what is it used as?
साबूदाना खिचड़ी, कद्दू की सब्जी, राइस सूजी हलवा एंड स्वीट्स। एंड गाइस मुझे फेसबुक एंड इंस्टाग्राम
Effort को countable तरह से भी use कर सकते हैं, लेकिन I'll take your answer. In this sentence of
में फॉलो
mine,
करना मत
this
भूलना।
is used as an
विदाउट फर्दर
uncountable.
अडू लेट्स
Okay.
गेट स्टार्टेड।
It took the least amount of effort. So here in this case, it's used as uncountable. I agree. Okay. Now let's say, for example, I want to make it a countable. Let me give you another example. Okay.
एक ग्लास दूध, ये 2-3 सिप, ये 2-3 सिप।
Okay. The project was a team effort. अभी ये sentence में बताइए countable है या uncountable?
बस थोड़ी सी नमकीन, 2 गस्सा रोटी, थोड़ी सी नमकीन।
In this sentence, whether it is countable or uncountable. One more example I'll give you with this, similar to this. I spent, okay, I'll type a sentence here. So the sentence that I gave you all was countable. Okay, so one more sentence. I spent hours cleaning the house. I spent hours cleaning the house, but there isn't much to show for all my efforts. इसमें countable है या uncountable?
Uncountable.
I spent hours cleaning the house, but there isn't much to show for all my efforts. Plural. Countable है या uncountable है?
So here is countable.
Countable, exactly. It is countable. So similarly, even my first sentence, the project was a team effort. ये भी countable है. क्यों? Because this is an attempt to do something when it is difficult to do so. Team effort मतलब countable मतलब team effort सबने साथ में मिलके काम किया. तो इस context में ये एक joint collaborative effort है. इसलिए इसको countable consider किया जाए. One more sentence, for example, let's say I'm glad to hear that many of you support our efforts. अभी इसमें countable है या uncountable?
Countable.
Yeah. Again, even if I remove the S, this would still become countable because this is an effort to do something. However, in my sentence, it was uncountable. Like for example, जब हम physical energy या mental energy की बात करते हैं, तो largely it is uncountable. There could be an instance where it becomes countable, which is rare, but there could be. So let's say, for example, the task required, okay, this sentence tell me whether it is countable or uncountable. The task required almost no effort. ये countable है या uncountable है? The task required almost no effort. ये countable है या uncountable?
Countable, sir.
Countable, very good. The task required no effort here is countable. You're right. Because the speaker is specifically stating that it did not require physical energy here. So here you could kind of put in all the effort, for example. Okay. So with that kind of an example, you would use it as a countable. Otherwise, largely it's used as an uncountable. Okay. Yeah. So least, we just discussed least effort. One more example. This was less. Okay. Less, so very common. You can use less sugar. I need less sugar. I need less tea. We'll need less number of chocolates, for example, to distribute, like the example. So there it would become countable. Otherwise, it will become uncountable. Okay. So make a note of this. Please practice. This is a very good example here. make a note of these words, these quantifiers, and in your free time, practice these with examples so that you would know it. Okay. Let's move to the examples and quickly finish it. All right. Shivani, go ahead. Read the next one.
He has less time to play with his children. She has a few time. Okay.
Time is here in this context. हमने एक बार discuss किया था, if you remember. Time as a context can be countable, uncountable. Sometimes uncountable, sometimes. Yeah. So here.
Let his time to play with his children.
So यहाँ पे time countable नहीं है ना? It's not countable, right? No. So he has little time. What is the meaning of this sentence? Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
What is the meaning of this sentence?
Yeah, someone hasn't time for play with his children.
Doesn't have time. Hasn't नहीं. Doesn't have time. अगर मैं इसमें a add कर दूँ, he has a little time to play with his children. तो change क्या हो जाएगा? क्या change हो जाएगा?
In positive.
मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा time नहीं है, लेकिन थोड़ा तो time है to play with the children. Okay.
Right.
Good. Go ahead. Read the next one.
Okay. Yeah, I went through a great deal of trouble to get those tickets.
Trouble is countable or uncountable?
Trouble is uncountable. Trouble.
You can have more troubles. What about that?
Yeah.
Problems, worries, difficulties. Generally, you consider trouble as uncountable. Okay? Stick to this. You consider as mostly as uncountable. Only in situations like, let's say, for example, let's say you use it as he was rewarded. He was rewarded for all his troubles. Okay? इस context में ये countable हो जाएगा. मतलब उसने बहुत सारी efforts की है. All his troubles. Okay? ये context में you can use it as a countable. So he was rewarded for all his troubles. But largely you use trouble as uncountable. Okay. Go ahead, read the next one.
Okay. He had some apples. Second option.
Good. Continue with the next one.
Okay, I had that leftover milk, so that some. I had I had lots of leftover milk, so I kept some.
A lot of leftover नहीं हो सकता ना यार. Lot of and lots of. See, lot of and lots of kind of mean the same, but the difference is one is formal, one is largely informal. So lots of is informal. ये एक informal sentence है. तो इसमें इसलिए आप lots of use करोगे. I have lots of milk left over. I have lots of leftover milk, so I gave some to the cat. Okay. Yeah. Lot of is a little more formal compared to lots of. So इसलिए in these kind of statements, you would prefer to use the informal one, which is lots of. Okay. All right, let's continue with Shashikant. Go ahead, read the next one.
Can you give me couple of pounds for the bus fare?
Right. Can you give me couple of pounds for the bus fare? Yes, absolutely right. Can you give me couple of pounds for the bus fare? Pounds here would be countable in this case. Talking about the currency here. Okay. Go ahead, read the next one.
I can't go out this evening. I have got too many to do. Wrong. Too much to do.
I can't go out this evening. I've got too much to do. Too many नहीं हो सकता ना, कोई काम नहीं दिया है. This is too much to do. मतलब too much work to do here in this case. Okay. It's uncountable. कुछ specify नहीं किया है ना यहाँ पर. Obviously, it's uncountable here.
माया आहूजा, सच और झूठ में क्या फर्क है?
You don't know what it is. Okay?
As a lawyer,
Good. Read the next one.
He can't buy the form. He has got little money left.
He can't buy the form. He has got little money. पहले sentence में ही आपको बता दिया है कि ये negative है. Right? So good answer. Very good answer. ये a little नहीं हो सकता है क्योंकि पहले sentence में ही बताया है कि he can't buy. मतलब first sentence is telling you that he does not have enough of something. So obviously it will be little. Okay. Good. Well done. Abhay, please continue with the next one. Abhay, you are on mute.
Yes, sir. There, the train leaves in 1 hour. I am scared there is little time left to pack. Second one, sir.
The train leaves in 1 hour. I'm scared there is little time left. Very good. And मतलब बहुत कम टाइम है तो इसलिए अ लिटिल नहीं हो सकता है. अ लिटिल आप यूज करेंगे तो मीनिंग कंप्लीटली चेंज हो जाएगा. सो ये अगर हो सकता था द ट्रेन लीव्स इन अ फ्यू आवर्स आई हैव अ लिटिल टाइम लेफ्ट टू पैक. ये पॉजिटिव होता था. ये ऑब्वियसली नेगेटिव. कंटिन्यू. अभय, Abhay, you are on mute. I can't hear you. Okay. Shivani, go ahead. Read the next one.
Yes, sir. Every day we learn a little English.
Yeah, this is a positive statement. Every day we learn a little English. Okay. Every day we learn a little English. Good. Very good statement. Go ahead. Read the next one.
Okay, they say that knowledge is a dangerous thing. They say little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Third option.
See, here in this case, basically means not
Yeah.
enough of something. Not enough of something is the dangerous thing to say. You can also say they say a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, but that would mean that there is enough of knowledge. So that's why we use negative way here. So there is not enough of something. So they say little knowledge is a dangerous thing. All right.
Okay, only because of dangerous, so we use here little.
मतलब थोड़ा सा knowledge होना. If you ask me personally, I would still say they say a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. That is also fine because इसका कहने का मतलब ये है कि बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, थोड़ा knowledge होना भी कई बार dangerous होता है क्योंकि you are then second guessing. मतलब थोड़ा सा पता है आपको लेकिन पूरा पता नहीं है. So anyway, a little is also appropriate in this context. Both are fine according to me. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Read the next one.
Yeah. Does she have any sisters?
Yeah, correct. Continue.
That is good that she has. Yes, yeah. It is good that she has a few almonds every day.
A few almonds. Used in a positive way. Okay. Good. Shashikant, go ahead. Read the next one.
I can't drink this coffee. There is not enough sugar in it.
Read the sentence again.
I can't drink this coffee. There isn't
Coffee. Per sound. Read it again.
coffee. I can't
Coffee.
coffee. I can't drink this coffee. There isn't enough sugar in it.
अब फ का प हो जाता है. So good. Now what you pronounce is correct. It's coffee. I can't drink this coffee. There isn't enough sugar in it. Enough के साथ में एक example जो sugar obviously uncountable. Go ahead. Read the next one.
A great number of students prepared hard for their exam.
That's a great deal. Good. Great deal of effort हो सकता है students ने.
All members are valuable to us and
each
is going to be given a present.
ये आप ग्रुप में इंडिविजुअली सबके बारे में बात करो इसलिए आपको each यूज करना है.
किशमिश डाल के उसमें सिर्फ मैं किशमिश और थोड़ा काजू डालूंगी. किशमिश काजू और बेसिक हलवा बनाऊंगी पर अच्छे तरीके से.
बेटर। कितने हेयर फॉल शैम्पू ट्राई किए लेकिन हेयर फॉल कम ही नहीं होता, क्या करूं?
हेयर फॉल के खास आयुर्वेदिक उपाय 4: भृंगा, आंवला, हिना।
सर्वर सच में यार, ये मतलब कैसे है?
इस दिवाली घर को फिर से नया बनाओ। वेकफिट मैट्रेस और फर्नीचर पर धमाकेदार डिस्काउंट पाओ। ऑर्डर नाउ।
सुन, तो कौन सा फेस वॉश यूज करती है?
नो फेस वॉश।
तो फिर ये ग्लो कहाँ से आया?
मिल्क वॉश से। Why face wash when you can milk wash? New Nivea Milk Delights with milk proteins has a pH best suited for your skin. Milk Delights face wash. Nivea.
Good evening, everyone. Let's quickly join the Zoom meeting. Not a single student have joined so far. Perfect.
हेलो मैम।
Yes, Rohit.
हेलो मैम, आवाज आ रही है? Ma'am, look here.
रोहित, आपकी आवाज कट रही है। आप जो भी बोल रहे हैं मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। I have one question. Mohammed Nadeem, please ask your question.
Hello, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay. What about today's session?
I'm waiting for the students to join.
Okay.
वैसे भी आपका फायदा क्या है ये ज्वाइन करने का?
Yesterday's session.
करते नहीं है।
Ma'am, I before yesterday and going to one day before also preparing about the interview for TCS. Today my interview done at 12 o'clock. Okay.
In English or in Hindi?
English.
Okay. Ma'am, how to practice spoken English? Chitra, there are various ways through which you can practice spoken English. First of all, having a conversation with someone. It's very important that you have a conversation with someone on a daily basis, either your friend or your family or anyone. Other than this, you have to you can, I'm not saying you have to, you can watch videos in English. You can read books in English. You can watch cartoons in English, or you can listen to the songs in English as well. So whatever you are doing right now in your mother tongue, you need to change it to English. This is how you can practice spoken English. And the best way is to talk to someone. If you don't have anyone, talk to yourself in the mirror through these ways. Pro members ने तो लुटिया डुबो रखी है, कोई वक्त नहीं है लोगों को ज्वाइन करने का. So fed up. So there are 4 students only, जिसमें से I think Rohit doesn't speak. Not sure about Sajal. Who's Redmi 9A?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
What is topic, ma'am?
मैं भी बता रही हूँ मैं टॉपिक. अभी आपने पहले तो ज्वाइन किस टाइम किया है? आप ये देखिए क्लास का टाइम 5:11 का है. आप 5:11 पे ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं क्लास.
मैं
आप लोगों के लिए मैं बैठी रहूं यहाँ पे 5:30-6 बजे तक के स्टूडेंट्स आएंगे, उनकी स्पीकिंग होगी.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Ma'am, previous class just over.
Casting creme gloss from L'Oreal Paris. No ammonia color. 11 super glossy shades में.
यस यास्मीन, आप लोग बहुत अच्छे हैं. इनसे इन लोगों को कदर नहीं है प्रो मेंबरशिप की. तो मैं आपको इंडिविजुअल स्पीकिंग सॉरी देती हूँ. कल भी मैंने दिया था ये टॉपिक, आज भी दे रही हूँ. प्लीज चूज योरसेल्फ व्हिचएवर टॉपिक यू वांट टू स्पीक ऑन एंड देन जस्ट रेज योर हैंड इफ यू विश टू स्पीक. टॉपिक की लिस्ट मैंने आपके सामने रख दी है, बिकॉज जो मैं टॉपिक्स देती हूँ वो ज्यादातर आप लोगों को पसंद नहीं आते, तो ये इतनी लंबी लिस्ट है, इसमें से आप जो टॉपिक चाहें उस पर बोल सकते हैं, मतलब स्पीकिंग कर सकते हैं. How not to pass exams easily, best excuses if you don't have your homework done, the dumbest accident in your life, how to procrastinate better than others, how to become a next Miss Universe. बहुत सारे topics हैं. The oddest hobbies, how to look intelligent. तो जो भी आपको ठीक लगे इनमें से आप बोल सकते हैं, इस पे स्पीकिंग कर सकते हैं.
हाय फूडीज, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो आज मैं लेकर आ गई हूँ इन अलग तरीके का वेज थाली। तो इस थाली में है आलू के पराठे, अनियन अचार एंड बटर, राइस, कुलचा, बटर पनीर, पालक पनीर एंड पकोड़ा। और इस थाली में है जीरा राइस, दाल मखनी, कड़ी पकोड़ा एंड पकोड़ा एंड लस्सी। एंड गाइस, आपको कुलचा एंड अनियन अचार की रेसिपी मेरे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगी। और मुझे फेसबुक एंड इंस्टाग्राम में फॉलो करना मत भूलना। सो विदाउट फर्दर अडू, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड।
किसी को स्पीकिंग नहीं करनी? अभय, मोनिका, साजल, शशिकांत, रोहित।
Yes, ma'am. Can I speak, ma'am?
What is the topic, Abhay?
Ma'am, first one, ma'am. How not to pass exams easily?
Please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, ma'am, I read every day, but ma'am, for examination, if I don't prepare correctly for exam, or I don't focus on my study, I don't do hard work for preparing the examination, then ma'am, I can't pass the easily exam. Most of students don't care of his study, ma'am, because ma'am, I had preparation of the interview exam, ma'am, in many years, but ma'am, sometime I used to pass in a written exam due to hard work. I feel when I didn't do proper study in any subject, then I can't score good. So very important to pass easily any exam if I study continue and regular and focus on study. If I study properly every day continue 4 and 6 hours, then sure I pass any exam. These days, people, students not focus on exam. Students his time invest in other area like using mobile, playing a game on mobile, watching film, and roaming here and there, and playing football and cricket. So don't attention on a study. I feel, ma'am, my kids also, if don't focus on a study, then and then don't score a good in exam. When I start and I guide my kids and he study properly, then do the score good. So any examination, we should study properly and continue regularly, not a break. If I give a more attention, more time on a study, and study means not sitting in front of book. A study means our mind concentrate in the topic, and we should need to learn something. If I invest 1 hour in studying, then we should gain something, knowledge something. So if any exam is passed easily, then required the hard work and continuity and good preparation of any topic. Then I can sure I passed the exam. Thank you, ma'am.
अभय, what was the topic जिस पे आप इतनी देर से बात कर रहे हैं? बता सकते हैं? हिंदी में बताइए मुझे, क्या टॉपिक था? हंसने वाली क्या बात?
मैम, आप कहने का मतलब मैम कि आप इजी पास नहीं करते हैं एग्जाम में, क्यों? इसलिए कि हम बढ़िया से नहीं पढ़ते हैं, हार्ड वर्क नहीं करते हैं, स्टडी प्रॉपर नहीं करते हैं।
पहली बात, अगर टॉपिक ये था ही नहीं, आपने जो स्पीकिंग करी है ये टॉपिक आपका था ही नहीं। आपका टॉपिक था, इतनी देर से मैंने स्क्रीन भी शेयर कर रखी थी ताकि किसी स्टूडेंट को प्रॉब्लम ना हो। आपका टॉपिक बहुत सिंपल था, हाउ नॉट टू पास एग्जाम्स इजीली। आपने समझा ही नहीं टॉपिक को और आपने स्पीकिंग करी, और स्पीकिंग जब आप कर रहे थे मुझे तब रियलाइज हुआ कि आप कुछ भी बोल रहे हैं। ये आपका टॉपिक है नंबर 1, हाउ नॉट टू पास एग्जाम इजीली। इसका मुझे हिंदी में मीनिंग समझाइए कि आपको क्या समझ में आया है इसका मीनिंग।
इसका मैम एग्जाम हम कैसे नहीं आसानी से पास करते हैं।
हाँ जी, और आपने किस पे स्पीकिंग करी है? आप मुझे बता रहे हैं कि मैम
रिलेटेड मैटर मैंने आई स्पीक रिलेटेड मैटर में
जी, बट नॉट द सेम मैटर, ठीक है। और इसके अलावा भी आपकी ग्रामेटिकल इतनी मिस्टेक्स थी, डोंट की जगह आप सिर्फ नॉट यूज कर रहे हैं, हेल्पिंग वर्ब गायब है आपका।
हाँ यस
जैसे
मैम,
आपका
क्योंकि
तो
आई
आप
स्पीक फास्टली मैम, तो आई मिस ए लॉट ऑफ
फास्ट नहीं बोलते थे, इसे सोच सोच के बोलना बोलते हैं, एंड यू आर नॉट ओपन टू फीडबैक, तो मेरा कुछ कहना बेकार है। सो गाइस, आई बिलीव नोबडी इज इंटरेस्टेड टू स्पीक, एंड लेट मी जस्ट क्विकली एंड दिस।
French Balayage by L'Oréal Professionnel Paris. Always natural.
हाय फूडीज, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो आज मेरे पास है लच्छा पराठा, इडली सांभर, पाइनएप्पल हलवा, छोले मसाला, ब्रेड पकौड़ा, पनीर कोफ्ता, दही बड़ा, पीटा ब्रेड, हमस एंड जीरा राइस एंड रसगुल्ला। एंड गाइस, आपको ब्रेड पकौड़ा, छोले मसाला, रसगुल्ला एंड इडली सांभर की रेसिपी मेरी डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगी। और मुझे फेसबुक एंड इंस्टाग्राम में फॉलो करना मत भूलना। सो विदाउट फर्दर अडू, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड।
हाँ मैं हेलो हाँ प्रणव या टेल मी नो वरीज एट ऑल प्लीज टेल मी हाँ I did I firstly felt that the basic hygiene part was not very है ना मतलब something of that sort. Then she never asks any challenging questions or ICQs. I mean, you need to check on the instructions, right? And the CSUs that you need to check on understanding of the students as well. And her appreciations were not, there were appreciations, but they were not very specific. It was just very good job, my dear. That was great, but nothing as in you never called out into any personal you never say that yeah exactly calling out names or saying that yeah you whatever you read was very nice, observation skills were good, nothing of that sort was mentioned there. Also what I observed, there was no summarization as well. I mean, you need to summarize, right, everything after every concept that is taught, right? So that thing also I clearly did not observe it. I mean एक specific type का you just comes to your eyes ना कि अच्छा she has asked. Yeah, the fluid link for her, yes. अच्छा yeah student talk time has to be increased, yes, and ask more questions. Yes, the similar thing. I wrote the similar things because, and I did not even. Benita does this very good activity of asking ICQs after she teaches what needs to be done in an interactivity. So that needs to be very specifically done because she's a new teacher plus the students. This is like for the first time she'll be taking such a class, na? I mean, it was the first time that she took such a class. So there are students who might not understand because I did see in one of Karishma's class where what happened was, in spite of the fact that Karishma did give them instructions, but even she did not check ICQ, so the student was still not aware what was supposed to be done. So it was that class where you say that, hi, my name is Shramita, this is my favorite pencil, Polly. That was the class, right? So even after giving such an instruction, because the ICTs were not asked, so the student, when was asked to introduce, the student told everything about himself. That I am from so and so school, from those so and so place, I stay there, my favorite hobbies, this and that, which wasn't the case, right? So that's why I guess checking ICTs is very important. So which I did not observe in up to bus class, and that's like, yeah. I guess yes, because I feel that this is like for the very first time she's taken such a class, and she just had a certification. I mean, our teachers have had multiple certifications, right? Yeah, like months of certification, but these teachers have just quick certifications because it was an end time thing. We just got them in. So I guess giving them, and since you remember that we have given so many constant feedbacks to our AP teachers. I mean, there were so many feedbacks that we kept on giving them a